My first day on the job, that first day, I was living in the Holiday Inn Express because this all came together very quickly. I retired in Ohio in December of 13 and started here on the 20th of January 14. And I stopped at Kroger's and I bought a few things and I was standing in the checkout line and a gentleman was behind me and he was, kind of looking at me, well, I wonder who this person is, didn't know me. And so I said, I'm David Devier, I'm the new president of Glen Oaks. And before I could say another word, he said, oh, Shangri-La, that place that's hard to get to, nothing ever changes, nobody ever leaves. And to this very day, that was probably one of the best descriptions of what the college was like when I came. So it was in a place that it was still a fine institution, but really had great opportunities to improve. And I would say over this 10 years that we've grown dramatically, we've improved dramatically, we've had great successes, and it's just been a privilege to help do this. And I've had a great number of employees, faculty, and staff to help me do it. If you want to say what's one thing that was a significant challenge, that was getting the housing built. But to convince the community took a while. Of course, fortunately, it turned out to be a good decision, and it's been a very great asset to the college. So that challenge was really fulfilling in the sense that once we made the decision and we moved forward with it, it was very quickly discerned that it was a good decision. And of course, now people say, or ask, why didn't we build it bigger? So. It's almost impossible to pinpoint, one item. I think together as a community, we've just moved the needle on all these fronts. Of course, the physical stuff is really fun, opening the housing, renovation of the concourse, turning it into this show place from this dismal space that it was previously. All those are wonderful things. Our increasing enrollment, and maybe I would point to dual enrollment. When I came, we had approximately 200 dual enrollment students. This semester we have 800. It's been one of the biggest pieces in our success and in our salvation. And even as we speak today, we have the largest enrollment in the decade. We have the highest number of graduates ever in the history of the college. All kinds of really just positive things. But to say what's the one thing that I'm most proud of, I would say it's the totality of all the experience and all the help that everybody leaned into to get this accomplished. So yes, it's very emotional for me. But it's very satisfying. And I'm a big believer in, there's a time for everything and there's a time to bow out and let the next, individual work with these same employees and do great things in their own right.
When I'm on the court, I don't get nervous. I just feel like I'm at home. Everything goes out the window. The only thing I want to do is just play basketball. Basketball was like a therapy. I was getting prepared to go to Lansing Community College. I was at an open gym, and I went to dunk on somebody, and they came out, and I twisted my ankle on their foot and snapped it. I didn't think I was going to play basketball again, and the doctor said there's a good chance I wouldn't.
First, I wanted to go into the military, and then I wanted to be a chiropractor, and then a hairstylist. And it wasn't until high school that I really started looking into law enforcement. I have really bad asthma, so I cannot go in the military. So then I was like, how can I still protect my family? How can I still be involved in the country? I started my dual enrollment at Jackson College. I was also at the Hillsdale Area Career Center program doing criminal justice classes. So already I had almost a full semester knocked out when I got to Glen Oaks. Going in, I will graduate with 95 credits and be in my senior year at Trine University. This semester, I get up, typically I go to the gym or homework, and then I go to work from about 12 to 7. Sometimes I work 4:30 in the morning to 12:30, so it really just depends on the day. And then I also am an RA, so it's just balancing that.
They took a chance on me when no one else did. I mean, I made history when nobody knew that I would. I plan on being a motivational speaker for the story I have. My older brother, he was like a father figure to me. He passed away when I was 12, and then move on, watch my cousin die. I just got a lot of loss in my family, and then for me to be where I'm at today, and I think I can help a lot of people who go through tough times.
Glen Oaks has definitely been the biggest stepping stone to help me achieve who I want to become, what I'm supposed to do, push me towards being the best version of myself that I can be.
Coming to Glen Oaks was the best decision I've made. It's such a small community. I mean, you build a lot of good bonds, and it's not just while you're there, it's lifelong bonds.